Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So today we are going to play Arena PvP live. Just give me a minute so I can finish my setup over here. I hope you guys had a good weekend or a good week at this point. Just give me a minute. Stay on target. So we're going to play at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from now on. Because sadly, having multiple different times is a bit confusing for everyone. So from now on, live at 5, Evil Friday, Legends PvP, Arena PvP, all of that will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I forgot some. Oh, there we go. So while people log in, I'll give me a chance to finish this over here. Sadly, when I decided to make it like at noon on Sunday, I foolishly thought that it would that would work for most people. Turns out on the West Coast, noon is pretty early for them. Sadly, it's pretty much difficult, if not impossible, to get something for everyone that will match for everyone. Ideally, I try to come up with a solution that works for the most people. But again, having different times, being at 5 one day, 7 one day, noon the other day, that does cause some kind of confusion. So from now on, it'll be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whether we play Arena PvP, whether we play Legends PvP, whether it is Eve or Friday, and more. Just waiting for YouTube to finish saving. Come on, you can do it. Oh yeah. Almost there. And just to be on the safe side, can you guys hear me? Say yes. Oh, so you can hear me. And we have our friend Invincible with us. He changed his armory. I'm so sad now. So that should do it. We should be good to go. One last checkup. We're good. So, guys, how are you doing today? So, here we can see our friend Invincible Mark right here with us. I'm going to look at the chat quick. So, Mark, MDK, DMD, Okarun, Rayshawn, hello Rayshawn, hello Superman, hello J2 Ghost. Sorry J2 Ghost if you're still at work. Hopefully by the time you come back from work we'll still be here. Hello Raging Provoker. Karun want to trade. What do you want to trade? I don't want to. Sometimes people want to trade and they give me their garbage. I don't want to do that. Like if you have a shaded comic chroma material that you want to give me, fine. But other than that, nah, let's not bother with that. So let's see if we have enough people for 4 versus 4. So let's go to custom play. Let's go to PvP. Ace Chemical 4 versus 4. Let's start with that. You need Junior Flash Kit, and you think I have that to trade you? I don't have that. So even if I want to trade it to you, I don't have it. Sorry. And I'm not sure why you need to trade for it. You can get it from the vendor. Go to the Flashpoint vendor. You can purchase it from the vendor. And I'm not sure if it's account bound or tradable. It's been a long time, so just go see the Flashpoint vendor and buy it from the vendor. It'll cost you like 100 source marks or something. Not sure why you want to trade for that. I'm not sure what that emote is. That's alright, Murdercan. So I've been doing a bit of binging lately. I got Disney Plus Dramatic Death While Flying. Oh, I see. So for those who do not know, there's a huge sale for Disney Plus. You can get it for $1.99 a month for the next 4 months. I decided to give it a try, and I have to admit, I've been watching a lot of Marvel stuff right now. I binged Daredevil. I'm not actively watching it. Basically, it's playing in the background while I do something else, while I play DCUO or while I play something else, or while I do some video editing. Superman says he'll be on soon to join, heading home from the gym. Have you watched Spectacular Spider-Man? I watched it way back when. I'm not sure if it's on Disney Plus. There's a few shows that don't seem to be on Disney Plus, which made me a little sad. Sadly, like I was looking forward to watching. I think it was Avengers: Earth Mightiest Heroes that didn't don't seem to be there, and probably something else I forget. But they don't seem to have everything. Although there are some really old stuff from Marvel they do have, but they don't seem to have everything. Sadly. It could be that maybe some of the previous stuff they had was done in co-production with some other studios, and they don't have quite the right to put it on the Disney Plus just yet. Oh yeah, we have a pretty cool Spawn cosplay over here. Poor Invincible. I watched the last episode of Invincible. I didn't like it very much. By the third time that Conquest would go into some sort of a monologue and then talk and talk and talk, I was like, come on, cut it out. Sadly, it's something we've been getting for some time, and I even had the same thought with Daredevil. Like, holy crap, there's a lot of preachy talk and talking about feelings and how they feel, and oh no, you lied to me, and I feel betrayed, and you lied to me, and you're a liar who lies to me, and I was like, come on. I know that there are people who love that show. I'm not one of those. There's a good show in there somewhere, but sadly it's way too obvious that they tried to make a show really on the cheap. I think they were trying to make it even cheaper than the Arrow TV show, which is hard to believe because already that show was made really for really cheap. I'll agree with you that the first season was the well. No, the second season, the Punisher scenes, I have to admit, the Punisher bit are better than what you have in the first season. But also, I'm getting very tired of if you make a Daredevil TV show, have Daredevil in the TV show. When you have like 2, 3 episodes without Daredevil in it, I'm like, ah, come on. Or the same with the Punisher, or the same with. I'm trying to think of another show that does that. Like if you make a show about a character, make it about the character, not just about the. Uh, I'm very tired of slice of life TV shows or stories where they sit down around a kitchen table eating and talking about their feelings. I can't watch any of those anymore. Guillaume, no, I wouldn't say the animation for season 3 is much better. There's a lot of visual effects that are missing. They cut down on a lot of shadow effects that they used to do in the first season are gone by the third season. They even started reusing some of the animation of the previous seasons. So I wouldn't agree that the animation for the third season is better. I would even say it's not quite as good. MDK DMD can't wait for Lanterns. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about Lanterns. The only promo we got so far was Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan in civilian clothes. It's not very inspiring to me. Raging Provoker, Multiverse. Spawn came to Marvel and DC Universe. We fought either Hulk, Superman, Doomsday, Thanos, Darkseid, and Scarlet Witch. Who wins? They all win, except Spawn. The Hulk would crush him, technically, so would Superman, so would Doomsday, so would Thanos, so would Darkseid. Scarlet Witch wouldn't crush him, but she would probably tear him apart with magic or something. Mardikan, maybe I just need to rewatch it all. It says as you wish, guys. If you do enjoy those shows, that's fine. I'm just telling you what I feel, and I can't do it. When I see those shows when you have characters that spend half the episode around the table talking about their feelings and how they feel and they should feel, and you lied to me, and you're such a liar, and I thought you loved me, and I can't do it anymore. Already, I got really tired of that. By the time I got to the end of the second or third season of The Flash, I didn't want to see stuff like that no more. The same with Arrow. Like Arrow and Flash had a lot of those scenes, a lot of teen drama scenes also. And I was able to tolerate it for a while, for like 2, 3, 4 seasons. But after that, I did not even watch Black Lightning because of that. Like the whole family drama. I watched like 3 episodes, and I thought, okay, I don't want to watch that family drama anymore. I had the same issue with Superman. I want a show with Superman about Superman, not Superman and Lois who are worried about their kids and it's a family thing. And again, all that drama about the kids, and I want to protect the kids, and the kids have to be safe, and I want the kids to be safe, and they have to be safe, and I can't do it no more. So I stopped watching Superman. I stopped watching Black Lightning because of that. I just cannot do it no more. And watching Daredevil again. Holy crap! Is there a lot of scenes of them sitting down and talking, sitting down in a diner and talking, sitting down in the kitchen and talking, sitting down in the office with their lunch and talking. I can't do it. You got enough source marks to trade? I need 250. Don't do that, O'Karen. The answer is no. Gather your source marks and buy it from the vendor. You can do it. I have faith in you. You can do it. Like when people ask about an item that's uber rare and that is almost impossible to get, I can almost understand. But when people ask for an item that is on the vendor that everyone has access to, there's no reason for that. Oh, good question, Gamey. I play on a PlayStation 5 on the US server. I also play on PC, but I play mostly on PlayStation 5. Hello, Stelly. Hello, Gamey Quinn. So, for those wondering how to join, simple enough. Go to Custom Play. Go to PvP and Ace Chemicals 4 versus 4. If you guys play on Xbox, try to do the same thing on Xbox. If you're lucky, maybe enough of you guys will do that so that you can actually play together. I would say do the same on Switch. I understand that there's not a lot of people on Xbox and Switch right now, so maybe you should curve for 2 versus 2. But ideally, if everyone could like decide on Wednesday night, on Sunday night, we log in into this universe online, we play some PvP. If it could become a regular event that everyone would do, people will know that okay, if I want to play PvP, I can do that on Wednesday nights. And also for those of you who maybe want to play Arena PvP, Arena PvP will be the last Wednesday and the last Sunday of the month. So basically next week. Next Wednesday, next week's on Wednesday, and next week on Sunday, Sunday the 30th, we'll play Arena. We'll play Legends PvP. So next Sunday, it's still going to be Arena PvP. Guillaume, last time on PS5, I waited 40 minutes for PvP. Result, no players, I left. That's why we do these events. Like, if you come on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hopefully there'll be enough people to play tonight. And we'll do that again on Sunday. PvP is no longer new character friendly. None of my characters have gear. I get melted. That's why we play at random. We let the matchmaking do the teams. So sometimes, yeah, you'll end up in a winning team. Sometimes you'll end up in a not so winning team. But basically, we're using the matchmaking to make it random. So yes, it could be. It could happen, Mordecai, that one match you get roasted, but maybe the next match you'll be matched with Uber players who will get you the big W. Gaming, yeah, it's harder to get things on Xbox, things done on Xbox, especially Switch, lesser players, plus the money in game. Sorry about that. Also, glossy material is around 40 million on broker on Xbox. Well, that's one of the, I guess, advantages you have is that the items on the broker are less expensive. What PvP again? So if you go to custom play, PvP, Ace Chemicals, 4 versus 4. Oh, Gamey says I got 5 glossy material. I opened 1,000 bundle. Ah, you crazy. You shouldn't do that. I guess you really wanted to have the glossy material. But I would have to say thank you for supporting the game. Estelle, I feel like I'm the only girl that cared for this. It's not really an accident. There's about 3% of the player base that seems to be ladies. The rest are guys. Like when I look at my numbers, it's between 3 and 6%. But most of the time, it's about 3, maybe 4%. Guillaume Spartan, quick question. The shop of Dr. Fate change every month? How? Because I want other styles. Nah, it doesn't change every month. We used to get new rewards every month from the daily rewards. If we go to the daily rewards, like we used to get new rewards here every month, and then on day 21 we would get a new style, a new something. That's no longer the case. Now we get a Resurgence Mega Capsule, and we pretty much get the same rewards every month now. Well, it's 5%. The odds of getting the material is 5%, and if you're not lucky, it could be less than that. So I guess our friend wasn't lucky. Gamey says, yeah, years ago I wouldn't be able to afford 1,000, maybe about 100. Well, 100 means 1,000 would mean you spend 7,000 bucks. I hope you're rich, gamey. Well, section controller. Mordecai says female characters are easier to make. Good styles. Uh, I'd say both are fine. There's enough style at this point that you can pretty much create any characters you want. Like, you get a lot of freedom right now, so you can pretty much create any characters you want.
Electrical system charge complete.
I'm gonna have to get a faster loadout. Too slow, too slow. Kneel before multiverse. That's the kneel ability for people who are wondering. Nah, it's not the actual name. I forget what the actual name is. But when you use it, people kneel. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat right now. I'll read it after this match. Might as well go click. Since our friend is on the node.
Discharging electrical system.
Your spawn was too far.
East control node enabled. Electrical system charge complete. Discharging electrical system.
Ah, they run away.
Beast control node enabled. Electrical system charge complete. Discharging electrical system.
Let's see if we can. Oh, if there's only two nodes and we're in the lead. Oh, did we lose our node? If there's only two nodes and we're in the lead, we should just protect our node, wait for them to come to us and defeat them.
Electrical system charge complete.
And hopefully not let them run away. Oh, let's clicky click. Because we can. So in theory we're pretty much in control of the match, but you never know. Our friend scared me for half a second. I thought it was an evil enemy coming to attack us.
Electrical system.
So you see that I am against the wall trying to be sneaky. There's no sneakier.
Match over.
So for those who like to look at the scoreboard, so let's backtrack the chat a bit. CJ, there should be another type of marks that you can help you get collection that has feats. Nah, they sell the item at the booster gold vendor. You cannot just buy the collection. You have to buy the actual item. Like once you do purchase the item, doesn't matter if you have all the collections or not. You'll get a feat anyway. But I understand that there are some people who don't want to get they want to complete the feat and they don't want to get the item and then have missing only one collection. Sadly, that's how it works. Already getting the second chance vendor was a big ask from the devs. Gary, me, I miss the old days of DCUO about 2011, 2015. I'd say 2020 is pretty much when the game was at its best, but people will have different opinion, I guess. Guillaume Spartan, I hope Superman Day will have good styles and old styles because missed 13 years of this game. We have no idea what Superman Day will have so far. So I wouldn't expect too much. Like you saw, even the seasonals don't have too many styles. So I would expect maybe one new style. If it does, like with Batman Day, we had a new Batman call. With Wonder Woman, we had a new pair of bracers. So with Superman, we might have one new item, I expect. We'll see. Assuming we do anything new for that matter. Gaming, I've been playing this show for years. I first played on PS3. I had an account on it, but then PS3 servers shut down years later. Superman JL looks like I made it just in time. Gamey, it's the number one MMO game for me, absolutely. Okay, Rome, I'm the Wally West, by the way. Gamey Quinn, Superman JL. I've seen many Superman players over the years. Old, I am a Harley Quinn player. We'll continue with the chat after these messages. I mean, after these matches.
Match commencing. Ham station control node enabled.
If you break, if you watchers, that's going to be a tough one. I ain't even using my trinket. Didn't do anything. They were still able to stun me. So let's see if we can attract them to the nodes. It's one of the things with the objectives, like when you're clearly outmatched by the enemy, you can try to maybe change strategy and go capture the nodes, see if it helps. Like you saw, divide and conquer. Ah, poor Stelly.
Light warning, Ham's transport system routing error. Ham station control node enabled.
Superman JL, yeah, back when I started playing in 2011, being iconic was frowned upon. Now being iconic is popular. There are lots of Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man now. Yeah, the thing is when they launched DCUO, the tagline was "The next legend is you." So yeah, when the game first started, uh, playing iconic characters was very frowned upon. Even worse, playing evil Marvel characters. I got in trouble many times because I was playing a Magneto character at the time. I'm a bit surprised Stelly forgot to drink her vitamins today, I guess. Usually Stelly's a beast. A beast, I says.
Ham station control node enabled.
So yeah, they started the game with the next legend is you. And also at first they made it very, very difficult for you to recreate characters like Batman or Superman. Ironically enough, we could recreate Spider-Man, Deadpool, easily enough, Spawn. But for Spider-Man, for Spider-Man, for Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, we did not have that. Although at some point we did get the new 52 Wonder Woman style in the game. So that helped. We got also the Batgirl style that people would use for the new 52 Batgirl style that people would use to create a Batgirl. For Superman, people would use the House of L. So even though the game didn't want us to recreate the iconic characters, you cannot dictate what players
Life
will do
support
or can
control
do.
node enabled.
Yeah, you can try to encourage them, but if someone
Ham
plays the game and
station
decides to
control
play as the
node
Batman,
enabled.
they'll find a way. They'll use a headpiece that looks
Terrain
nothing like
control node
Batman and call the
enabled.
character Batman, and in their head, in their mind canon, they will be the Batman. And the same for Superman. Ultimately, you could decide to just use the slimline, use the S emblem, and there you go. You have sort of Superman. Oh, I think Estelle got
Terrain
got
control
angry.
node
She switched in
enabled.
high gear. Oh, no nodes here, so we're gonna have to go and capture some other nodes. Or maybe this one here. Ah, evil timer. Gamey is the strongest fictional character in existence. I assume he still means Superman.
Station control node enabled.
That's going to be a close one. See the sneaky sneak on the minimap are trying to be sneaky. So as long as we capture the node, we should be good. Oh,
Support control node enabled.
the game somehow doesn't want us to win. Can you believe it?
Station control node enabled. Terrarium control node enabled.
It's going to be a close one. Look at the sneaky sneak. There he goes.
Match over.
Ah! Was so close. Superman must be eating his vitamins and saying his prayers and drinking lots of milk. Probably. Guillaume, I hope the new movie Superman will be good. God, I miss Henry Cavill. I didn't like the movies. Like I didn't like Man of Steel, so Cavill was fine. It's not his fault. But the problem is the movies. The movies he was in. The one I liked was Black Adam, and nobody liked it, or so it seems. We'll go to Temple of Isis next. Oh, and let us switch to. There we go. Now, I wouldn't mind if they had kept Henry Cavill as Superman. I would have been fine. I'm not sure why they felt they had to replace him, especially seeing how they replaced him with someone that kind of sort of looks like him. I should probably stay Troll. Let's stay Troll. I'll switch to DPS, worst comes to worst. So for the new movie, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. I'm a bit surprised. We have Iron Man and Stelly, and I didn't see a lot of healings. Freaking timer, almost 10 seconds again. Evil camera, I don't see anything. There we go. Now running away, the favorite strategy of a lot of people. Let's go to Arkham Asylum next, and after that we'll try some 5 versus 5. I'm wondering if we might have enough people for that. We'll find out soon enough. But yeah, we're hoping that the next movie will be good. Sadly, it would seem based on some of the people who already saw the not the film but a test screening. Sadly, apparently it's going to be a comedy, not unlike Guardians of the Galaxy. So in a nutshell, it's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy with Superman, from what we've been hearing. Gaming, I was thinking of making an ebook about DCUO as a series called "How to Do Things in DCUO." The problem with a book is that it gets obsolete after 5 seconds. Even videos become obsolete really quick. Sometimes I'll make a video, and by the time I finish uploading it,
Routing
it's already
path control
obsolete.
node enabled. Central guard post node enabled. Boiler room control node enabled.
Oh, the sneakies are sneaking!
Mr. Freeze release enabled. Poison Ivy release enabled.
Oh, And you can see sadly the healing barrel not healing a lot. So if you're counting on the healing barrel to bring it back to life, it'll take a while. But we see that also with the colas. The colas give you some health back, but not that much. But better to use the barrel than not to use it. So you just saw why people use a one-handed weapon. It attacks very, very quickly, and a lot of those attacks are actual stuns. So they attack you so fast and they stun you so much that you spend half your time trying to break out or breaking out or failing to break out.
The Scarecrow release enabled. Mr. Freeze release enabled.
Not sure why our friend did not capture the node. So basically our friend that was here left without even capturing the node for some reason. Should I go to the middle? Oh, I guess I should. Watching too much the mini-map, I guess. Uh, so there you can see the scoreboard. Evil chat. So let's see if we can try a 5 versus 5. If not, we'll go back to 4 versus 4. So let's try the moon. Gamey, one of the best way to make money in DCUO is breaking gear and selling the augment stuff. Yeah, I suppose that's one way to do it. Gamey, I'm happy to meet Multiverse on a live stream. I've been watching him for years. I like to watch his videos sometimes when something new comes out. You have to watch them every time, not just sometime. What power is Superman using? I think he's using fire or atomic. I'm not sure. I made a Starfire Harley on the DCO yesterday. Guillaume, the strong point of this game is the variety of its characters with its powers. It's incredible because I don't find that in any other game. There's no other game like DCUO, which is why DCUO is DCUO and why people love it so much. Only you can't really stop people from creating characters from popular franchise that they want. Yeah, at the end of the day, people will create the characters they want to create. So not much you can do about that. Winnie, I like making characters from franchises like anime and comics that I like. Gamey, I like making all kinds of things. Guillaume, I like Naruto and Dragon Ball. Saw Gohan and Vegeta. Sadly, Dragon Ball is after my time, so I know of Dragon Ball, but I couldn't name you most of the characters in there.
Match commencing. Match over.
Slowly running away is a strategy that doesn't work too well when you have a node to capture. Gamey, I got to go. Nice to meet everyone. I wonder if you will make a video about the Wonder Sword one day. The Wonder Sword, you mean the Wonder Woman sword? I'm pretty sure I covered it in a video way back when, but I'll see what I can do. So next is the pit. The pit is pure beating, smashing your fist in the other guy's face, and vice versa, and smashing his fist with your face. Guillaume, the good idea for the new movie is crypto. Maybe this time we will see a real Superman with the fortress and crypto, just like in the anime. Why they don't do that? Listen, the fan, Mr. Gunn. We'll know soon enough, I guess. There is supposed to be a first official trailer on April 1st, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, Stelly says we have enough for 8 versus 8. I didn't get incur. Good to know. Thanks for letting us know, Stelly. So we'll go 8 versus 8. Oh, Equinox, good news and bad news. Multiverse, let me know when you're ready to hear what happened. So I assume you're talking about your the problem you had with your account. So it would seem we're going to be ready to go 8 versus 8, so we'll do that soon. I was so stunned I couldn't do anything. When there's 2 or 3 characters that focus on you with ability that's stunned, you're pretty much perma-stunned and there's nothing you can do. That's one of the reasons why people don't like DCUO so much. That and being juggled like a puppet sometimes, like a rag doll, and not being able to do anything about it. Like even the trinket, very often when that happens, even the trinket can't do anything about that. Like I spend most of my power bar trying to break out from being stunned, and I can barely try to move forward or even cast abilities sometimes. And I've been trying to go after our friends who keep on trying to run away, and I can barely move forward. Sadly, that's one of the reasons why there are people who don't like PvP so much. When most of the match you feel like a ragdoll and you can barely do anything, not something people like very much. Oh, Oni is sitting this one out. Sorry, the chat jumped on me. I missed a part of the conversation. So still he says we definitely have enough for 8 versus 8. Let's put that to the test. So let us start with Australia. So our friend Equinix says good news. He has his account back. Bad news. All the gear, artifact, inventory, bank is gone. That goes for all my characters. All that remains is my skill point and anything non-deletable. And what happened? How did you get your account back? And why is everything deleted? Uh, stop the sexy talk. We're not here for that, guys. If you want to argue about stuff like that, go to the looking for group chat. Plenty of people are doing that.
Villains control the processing facility.
Stop explaining. If they don't understand, doesn't matter if you explain it 1,000 times. Either you're not explaining what you want, or they don't understand. Either way, stop doing it. Evil Stelly indeed.
Heroes control the comm room.
Nah, I can't click Stelly. Well, Blackness, most people don't play PvP, so
Heroes control the ziggurat.
Evil heroes. I guess I'm gonna stop going to the ziggurat. Too many heroes there. At this point, DCO is pretty much a PvE game. Oh no, I was the sneaky sneaker. Did you see that?
Heroes have lost the ziggurat. Villains control the ziggurat.
I might as well get the cannon on our side. Holy crap, it's a tie!
Heroes have lost the comm room. Heroes control the comm room.
It's okay, we still have the lead. If all goes well, we'll get the big W.
Match over.
Oh yeah. Let me try to get back in the chat. AK-47, Daybreak didn't make DC, though Sony did. Yes, they did. Basically, the devs who made DCO, have been gone for a long, long time. So the next one will be Fortress of Solitude. At this point, there's probably not many people, if any people, who are left from that first team. When there was a pretty big turnover in the devs early on in the game cycle, and then we got the same team pretty much for quite a while, and then the first change I'm aware of is when Spittle left and was replaced by Nerd of Prey, and there was a bunch of changes more or less at that point. And then afterwards, there were changes, various people coming in, leaving, coming in, leaving. And then, of course, when a whole bunch of people left. When EG7 purchased Daybreak, Already, we saw some people leave, like a Nerd of Prey. And later on, when Jackster left, he left with a whole bunch of people. And pretty much since then, we've been seeing people leave, people come in, new people come in, they leave, new people come in. And then last year, pretty much whatever was left of the old team was let go. And we pretty much have a new team at this point. There's a few exceptions. I think Glitter has been with the game for like 8 9 years. The same with Red Five. But for most people, they're pretty much new people. They've been here for a year, maybe less. That's okay, Blackness. I think we get that you prefer PvE. Yes, Blackness. DCUO was created under Sony. At the time, it was a Sony Online Entertainment (SOE), but they sold DCUO and a whole bunch of other stuff to other studios. So Equinox says I tried to log in every day. Eventually, it worked. I'm assuming someone managed to get into my account and did the most toxic thing they could do and deleted everything except the Catherine themselves. Um, if someone was able to get into your account, they would have changed the password. How? There's no way you would have been able to log in afterwards. Evil Rage Tank. Did you see that? There's like 3 of them trying to pull me. Now, is it a happy accident? Are they chatting on their side saying, pull multiverse? And then they all try to do that? We'll never know. Unless their pants are on fire, then we'll know. I was too focused on Superman. Didn't see the nasty evil guy next to me. Oh yeah. So there's the scoreboard. Let's get out of here. It's kind of hard to believe what they're saying, Equinox, because if really somebody had taken over your account, they would have changed the password, and you would not logging every day would not have made a difference. So there's something missing in your story. Blackness, yes, solely it's no longer Sony that are making the game. So, but they Trauma, let's not do that, please. Don't do that, Trauma. Please don't do that. Because someday someone will try to say mean things about Trauma without any proof, and then you'll wonder how come people are mean to you. Roach clip, that information is not even close to being accurate. So let's go to Hall of Doom, 8 versus 8. Uh, DC Universe Online, Daybreak are not going to update DC Universe Online. It's very easy to understand why. Go take a look at the EG7 stock. At the time when they were talking about doing a graphics update for DC Universe Online, the stock was like over 200, let's say $200. I forget the actual currency. And then within a few months, it dropped to like $13. So there was a huge drop in the stocks and also in the cash flow to invest into the game. So whatever plans they had way back when to upgrade the game, that's annoying. Those plans are gone. Um, yeah, Sony doesn't own DCUO anymore. It was sold, 2014 sounds about right. And it wasn't Daybreak at the time. It became Daybreak later on. So,
get to those security terminals.
Trauma, we're not carrying Legends today. Legends is the last Wednesday and the last
What
Sunday
are
of the
you looking
month.
for, Superman? All you found is your doom.
Thumb is how much I have to spend for 160 to 200 artifact. If I trust Obsidian Shield, it's about 200 bucks. I would say don't do it.
I might be able to send in some supplies.
I understand if you want to have an artifact to rank 200 right now. But other than that, I would say don't just take the time you need to upgrade your artifacts. I don't know if you've noticed, I could barely move because I was stunned, and perma-stunned.
Ouch! That had to hurt. Right hook.
You just made this personal.
Sadly, some matches, half of what you do is trying to break out.
I won't forget that. Olympus, protect me.
Oh, thanks for the workout. I make this superhero thing look good. Booster for the win.
You're done here. I won't let you do this. You just made this personal.
It'll take more than that.
Ah, tough guy, huh?
If you're wondering why the guys are staying close to the ceiling, it's kind of challenging sometimes to try to target enemies that are above you. So they're pretty much using that. So when you stand above your target, they have a hard time turning the camera towards your character. And also they cannot be reached by people who are playing as Speedster or as Acrobat. Unless they have some sort of move. Some sort of pull move. And you've noticed, like even trying to take down Iron Man, you need an ability that can ground the character, and even then,
They cannot withstand Amazonian might. Forward! I won't.
Time out!
You can't hide your plans from us, Grodd. No more monkeying around, Grodd.
AK-47, when Sony owned it, it was good. It was still good after Sony sold it.
Looks like the do-gooders and the hacker extraordinaire were able to break on through to the other side. And now, for everyone's favorite part of the show, wanton violence. Yippee! Be sure to take out the celebrities first. Give the old ratings a boost, eh?
Blackness says, I saw how they would make DCUO look on the PS5, but it didn't happen. I'm curious where you saw that.
Smile.
We haven't seen anything about any supposed PS5 upgrade. So I kind of doubt you saw anything like that.
Olympus,
You're gonna have to quote your sources if you have some secret sources within Daybreak.
target their leaders, then take out the rest.
We have to keep fighting.
AK-47, yeah, once the first set of devs left and got fired and went downhill. No, I wouldn't say that. The first set of devs were laid off way back like in 2011. So I kind of doubt it didn't go downhill after that. Come on, be serious, guys. I understand there are some people who are a little pissed at DCO for whatever reasons, but it didn't go downhill then.
More fun than a barrel of alien augmented hyper-intelligent gorillas. But unless you've got a hammer, had to get out of there before he started throwing arrows at you.
The graphics on the PS5 version of the game would have been way better, by the way. Could be. We'll never know. Spittle or whatever his name was apparently put in code that no one can fix for PvP. I don't think he had to put in anything. The devs, I don't know if you recall, for a long time we didn't get any skins. It's not because some evil devs put in some codes or anything like that. It's just that there's institutional knowledge that was never given to the new devs. Basically, there was whoever was making the skins before, when they left, no one else knew how to make skins, and they pretty much had to reinvent how to create skins in this universe online. So that's why they took a long time for us to get skins. But then when they finally were able to relearn how to make skins, then they were able to give us the skins. Sadly, it gave us stuff like the power skins, which are not, let's say, not the best. Oh, you mean Spittle? Nah. Now you're saying crazy stuff. Spittle didn't do anything. Spittle got promoted within the company, so he didn't put any code or anything like that. That's crazy talk, guys. He wasn't working on PvP. He was the creative director of the game. He was working on the entire game. Oh no, your controller died. No choice. You're gonna have to go to buy a new one. Trauma did PvP doesn't mean he was the one working on it. He was just the only one who would play on live servers and actually PvP with people. He was the creative director. He wasn't the one making PvP per se. Blackness, how can you hack an online game since it's connected to your PSN account? Oni, I almost got you, Multiverse. Trauma, the game runs on old codes. No money in PvP for them to work on it. For PvP, they gave up on PvP when we got the first Suicide Squad movie in like 2016. In a nutshell, they were never able to monetize PvP. It's pretty much the end of it. Equinox says he's on Xbox. Blackness, your PSN account and Xbox Live account has to be hacked to be able to delete everything, by the way. Not only does it have to be hacked, it has... Like, if someone manages to hack your PSN account, let's assume that happens, they're going to change your password. And you won't have access to it anymore. So, sadly, if someone hacks your account, maybe, but then there's no way you can get back into that account afterwards. So let's go into Watchtower 8 versus 8.
The Bug Cave is way sweeter than your place. I'd give you permission to enter it, but it's top secret.
That was quick. Equinox says either someone logged in and had nefarious intent, or the server decided to try to delete my account and decided not to. I'm not sure how to explain something that I have no clue as to what happened. It's not possible to believe your story. I'm sorry. So let's not talk about that anymore. Move on to something else. So you were able to get your account. Great for you. Sadly, you don't have your characters no more.
Ignore the Joker and focus. A society attack squad has breached the watchtower and Grodd's leading...
The automatic lockdown procedure has popped up force fields around access points in the hangar. Use these energy disruptors to drop the shield so I can break into the system.
Blackness, I think my other DCUO character was hacked. Sorry guys. Enough with those hacking hack stories.
Detecting unauthorized access of the emergency defense terminal. Manual access.
Sadly, with the hack story thingy is starting to sound like Joe Pesci and JFK when he tries to tell Garrison what he did. And he went goose hunting and he forgot the guns, and then they forgot that they were goose hunting. They got some goose, they didn't get gooses. They got the guns, oh, they forgot the guns. There's just no way to believe that.
No one can stop my primal rage.
Cut them down.
Just made this personal. I won't forget that.
Feel.
You will suffer for that.
Detecting unauthorized access of the security network terminal.
Not sure what Sil was doing there. Was she trying to camp the spawn point? Yeah, I should have clicked Stelly. I didn't do it.
They cannot withstand Amazonian might. Forward!
Just a scratch.
Seems force is all you understand.
Manual access of security network terminal. Authorized.
Suffer my wrath.
Ready, fight!
You wish.
Ready, head back!
It'll take more than that.
Evil Stelly, did you see that? She attacked me from behind. I know I should have clicked her.
You wish.
3-4 against me. Nothing I can do.
I will pound you for that. Rad and Grundy, man, says smash you!
Detecting unauthorized access of the security network terminal.
Again, Blackness, if they hack your account,
No one can stand.
you don't have access to it anymore. They'll change the password,
This world will be mine.
and you'll never have access to your account ever again.
I will win this war. Your end will not be painless.
Time to learn from a master.
You will pay dearly for this.
That won't stop me.
I will put you down like the cur you are.
It'll take more than that.
Nah, shields are useless in PvP. I'm about to start not using
You're
shields
on my
anymore.
list.
Oh. Stelly deserved the clicky click.
Just a scratch.
The clicky click of evil. And of course, our friend Iron Man is up there in the air. Unless it's someone else.
Detecting unauthorized access of the tech room power coupling.
Insolent fool!
I guess they decided to camp our spawn point.
of steel cannot stand against me. My plan cannot fail.
We've got to stop him. He's going to use it to blow up the monitor womb, crippling the
I will
watchtower.
crush your feeble mind.
You're directly beneath the monitor womb, the hub of the Justice League's communication system. Get that engine core and hook it up at the marked location. It's overcharged and bleeding radiation, so be careful. Keep it away from the energy sink pads or it won't be strong enough to get the job done.
Warning, warning.
Time
Monitor
to learn
room
from a
stability
master.
jeopardized.
This! Protect me!
Warning, warning. Monitor womb stability jeopardized.
I think this is the first time I start on the evil villain side.
Warning, warning. Monitor womb stability jeopardized.
Did you see that? Stelly attacking me from behind. Evil Stelly.
You won't live to regret this.
Oh, you heard that? Stelly won't live to regret this.
Warning, warning. Monitor womb stability jeopardized.
You're on my list.
Warning, warning. Monitor womb stability jeopardized. Warning, warning. Monitor womb stability jeopardized.
You wish.
See, there's two of them targeting from up there, so good luck.
I have no use for you. You die.
I can't do anything. Enough about that, Equinox. It was my mistake. I should have told you don't talk about it. So let's stop. Let's stop there.
Regret this.
Warning. Monitor womb stability jeopardized.
You won't live to regret
Warning,
this.
warning. Monitor womb stability jeopardized.
So see, when there's two evil sneaker targeting you, actually three now.
I will put you down like the cur
Warning,
you are.
warning. Monitor.
Sheesh, I guess the heroes have been eating their flankies.
Stability jeopardized. Warning, warning. Monitor womb stability.
That will keep them busy, putting their station back together.
Here's the scoreboard for everyone. Oh, Superman says he kept everyone focused on him so we could score.
Want to see an
Rayshon says, so far, I didn't miss all events. I did good. I do my best keeping up. No, it's not too difficult keeping up with the event. So obviously, if you have a very busy life, then yeah, it probably is a bit difficult. Oh, Stelly says she went after Multiverse. Of course she. Oh, we all saw that. Attacking me from behind. Astly says, well, love you, multiverse. This is my way of showing it. Superman says, I can believe that, Stelly. I guess while we wait, let's go to the watchtower. A question that often comes back is multiverse, where do we get PvP gear? There's vendors, PvP vendors in every wing of the watchtower and every wing of the Hall of Doom, and there's also an additional vendor in not quite between some of the wings. Stelly, what's your favorite material multiverse? It's the Bright Cosmic Hormone material. It's pretty much the one I use most of the time. I don't want proof, Equinox. Forget it. Stop talking about it.
Have a fine day, combatant.
Sir, you can see the verse PvP gear you can purchase. Sorry about that. So here we have the Gotham Knight, which sadly is a bit expensive. Like you can see 3,000 for a single piece, 5,000 for the pants. So it gets pretty expensive at this point. And sadly, in order to be able to purchase the Nightwing set of gear, which is item level 100, you have to purchase the Red Tornado item gear, the Red Tornado gear, which is item level 99. But to purchase the item level 99, you have to purchase the item level 98, and so on. So it starts basically, everyone starts at 97, at 96, sorry. And then the first set of gear you have to purchase is the 97. So you have to purchase the 97, then the 98, then the 99, then the 100, and then the 101. And in order to be able to purchase the next set of gear, you have to purchase the complete set of gear, the complete previous set of gear, in order to be able to do that. Oh yes, good point, Estelli. And the cap for the marks is 6,250. I don't know why they have a cap like that. So basically, as soon as I reach 5,000, I should purchase the Outsider Call. I could already purchase the gloves, the belt, the boots. But I'll wait for the call. And here you have the weapon. So for the weapon, again, 5,000 not quarks, but Mark of Valor. And also, Stellar mentions winning matches give 200, while losing matches give 100 marks. And way back when you got the first season of PvP, the devs had the bright idea to make it so that basically in order to get the 200 marks, you had to win the match, obviously. But if you lost the match, you didn't get any marks. So you had to win your matches in order to be able to get the marks. And sadly, at the time, the matchmaking was supposed to make it so that you would fight enemies pretty much of your caliber. Sadly, the matchmaking wasn't doing a very good job, so you could be in a streak of 20 losses. Again, the matchmaking was supposed to prevent that, but it didn't work very well. So eventually, they had to change their plans, and they finally made it so that you get 200 if you win, 100 if you lose. Sadly, that was after I got the full vengeance set of gear. When I first played the first season of PvP, holy crap, it was a nightmare. I was playing a mental controller at the time, and the top OP power at the time was the rage tank. And for extra fun, the game kept on matching me against Rage Tank. And at the time also we had the rock paper scissors thingy, whereas basically Tank had an advantage over Troll. Troll was supposed to have an advantage over Healer, but it didn't really work. And Healer was supposed to have an advantage over Tank. Basically, the advantage Troll had over Healer is that you could stop them, you could reduce their healing a little bit. But at that point, the healers were healing so much that it didn't matter if you reduced their healing. They were healing more than they needed. As Telly says, you still need to contribute to earn the 100 marks if you lose. I believe you must do at least 5,000 damage in the match. If you fail to do so, you get no marks. It could be they had a system at some point to prevent people from also trading matches. I don't know if they still have that. And but way back when, even if you did 50,000 damage, if you lost, you lost, and you didn't get any marks. So they did that the first season of PvP, and then they probably changed that later on, but I forget when they changed it. So getting the full vengeance set of gear at the time was not fun, let's say. Could it be that me and Superman did make the cut? The evil matchmaking started match without us? It could be. I have 30, 35 on PlayStation and about 18 on PC. That's okay. We'll get the next one. So you don't need the PvP gear to be able to play PvP. You will be able to play PvP even if you don't have the gear. But obviously, you get more stats if you do have the PvP gear. And I know a lot of people seem to think that the gear doesn't really matter. That's bull manure. Way back when I wasn't when we had the cash gear when we got the first season of PvP, everyone started with the cash gear, and strangely enough with the cash gear, some players who were OP PvP players, once they had the same gear as everyone else, not so OP. And when I was in cash gear facing against evil rage tank in full vengeance gear, holy crap, did I get defeated a lot. But then once I was able to work my way to be able to get the vengeance gear, all of a sudden I was able to defeat half a dozen players by myself. So I understand that some people really want to believe that skill is everything. Uh, no, the gear does make a huge difference. If the gear doesn't matter, then why do people want to have the gear so much? Let's go. Let's go here. Where's my space base? Oh, there it is. Oh, Superman says we're too powerful. That's what it is. Well, you're probably right. When he says I got one more slot left, Superman, I'm not in either. I don't think there's a matchup. But matchmaking is taking its sweet time. We don't have enough people anymore. Did people leave already? Oh, that would be sad. If people left, we'll try. Well, let's see. Let's put that to the test and let's try a 5 versus 5. Let's try the watchtower containment facility. Stilly says I think there's a queue on without us since there's 36 people here. Well, you might be right. Could be we just got unlucky. Although, from what I understand, the matchmaking is a bit capricious sometimes. Even if you, let's say I was to make a group of 8 people, and Steady was to make a group of 8 people, and then we would queue for the matchmaking. Let's assume we're the only 2 groups in the game. The matchmaking could still decide not to match us and wait and wait and wait for some reason. I don't know why it does that. Sadly, the matchmaking was let's say that the devs had a lot of faith in the matchmaking way back when. Sadly, they had too much faith. It didn't quite work the way it was supposed to be. It reminds me a bit of the Omnibus. When they made the Omnibus, they thought it would solve a lot of problems. It didn't really solve anything in the end. Skill can change the tide with less gear, but no gear versus 101 gear. Yeah, obviously scale is a factor. But the gear does make a big difference. It's not just about scale, unlike what a lot of people seem to think. I would like to think that I'm the best PvP player in the world, but when I was in cash gear and I was able to work my way all the way to vengeance gear, I could not help but see the difference. There was a huge difference in how many people I was able to defeat. And again, there were some people that could defeat me when they were in full vengeance gear. And once I got in full vengeance gear, they were not so powerful anymore. So I understand that people really like to think that the skill is everything, but it's not. Yeah, and I guess there's the skill points. Still, he says skill to me is like 25%. PvP gear is 75. Maybe. So we have Scrafty, Deep Control, Stelly. So you can see you're on our team. Everyone is 96, 98. We don't have a 101 on our team. I guess Metal has a bone to pick with me. Did you see that? Someone attacking me from behind? Ah, those villains, no honor. Did you see him run away? Not so brave when you attack him face to face. That was a bit strange. Only three of them against me. I'll be surprised if there's even a fourth one hidden somewhere. Yeah. Oh. So let's get out of here. Oni got destroyed. It happens. Let's try one last match for tonight. Arkham Asylum 5v5. Still, he says Meta bullied me. Oh yeah, he was quite a bully. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted right now. And I'm a bit hungry. Should have had a snack before we started the stream. Didn't have the time to do that. That's okay, Blackness. Let's move away from that, please. So I guess while we wait, Friday. Stelly says all the OG names seems to always pose the biggest threats. Well, it would make some sense. They've been playing the game the longest, so in theory, they would know the game more better than anyone else. So last week we played Tier 4 missions. So this week, unless I'm saying crazy stuff, yeah. So this week we'll play Tier 6 missions. Tier 5 missions, sorry. And next week, it will be Evil Friday. Did we lose more people? Let's put that to the test. So let's go to Ace Chemicals 4 versus 4. Stelly says the Stelly is an emoji name. Could have sworn it was. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it this week, but there is a sale on the marketplace. So this week, the item that is on sale is the Wolfpack token. It's 63 bucks. So there is the actual sale, and there's also 10% off if you are a subscriber. But somehow it ends up at 63 bucks and some odd math wizardry. Only Fury says I'm just talking with her end game. Should I stay? I might as well stay DPS. So we have both Superman on our side. So of course we're going to win. We have to. We have no choice.
Match commencing. West control node enabled.
Oh, Evil Stelly, did you see that? She attacked me without provocation. I did nothing to her. And she's out for blood. See, that's what I hate with Time Bomb. By the time it explodes, too late, the battle is over. Let's go help our friend over here. Oh no, we're the evil villains. I'm very sad now. I don't want to be a villain. I don't want to be mean to Stelly.
Discharging electrical system.
Stelly has the heart of a warrior. Never gives up. Never surrender. Let's go help our friends.
Electrical system charge complete.
Oh, I guess they did not need me.
Central control node enabled.
I was hoping to keep him trapped in there. Let's go fight on the node. Because we can. And we can fall down too. It happens. It happens sometimes, but it's such a small drawback versus all the good stuff that quantum tunneling does that it's not really an issue.
Discharging electrical system. Match over.
Oh, I've almost forgot. So there we go, guys. So that will be it for tonight. So 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be pretty much the time for everything. So live at 5 will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. And on Sunday also we will play PvP Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So enough foolishness of trying to move the time around and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. There's a big truck outside. I hope you don't hear it. If you hear it, nothing I can do about that. So Friday, guys, we'll play some Tier 5 missions. And on Sunday, we'll play some more Arena PvP. Again, at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, guys, thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. And thanks to everyone watching. You guys are awesome. Bye-bye, guys.